Welcome to the Digital Marketing News. I'm Tiffani Allen.
And with your first story this week, I am Joshua Nite.
Suspenseful.
Yeah, sometimes people are wondering, like, what's he going to say? Is it going to be Joshua McJohnson today? It's not.
Oh.
No, it's never going to be. Sorry to deflate the tension just a little bit. Hey, you know what can be tense for marketers?
What?
Doing videos on Facebook.
Yep.
It can be super tense, but Facebook is making it a little bit easier for those of us who like to do the videos. They have added some new features just for us video marketers, people who, say weekly produce a video news show.
Someone
could benefit from these things. The first thing that they've added is a rehearsals feature for live video.
Nice.
Yeah, it makes you so you can go live, but only your page admins and your editors can see it. So then you can test your setup, make sure your tech is working right, even practice what you're gonna say. So you can make your live awesome improv thing actually fairly scripted so it actually goes well. Could be good. If you screw up in your live video in the first 3 or 4 minutes or in the last 3 or 4 minutes, you now have a trimming tool for your live video. You can cut it down on that version that's gonna be saved for a while. You can also record for 8 hours instead of 4 hours.
Wow.
Those of you who are clamoring for spending an entire workday live streaming, which I'm never, ever going to do for you, I'm sorry. But you can do it now. And one thing that marketers love more than anything else, chocolate. Metrics. There are new metrics for distribution. So you can look at the average minutes watched by people, people who have come back and watched more, and people who have watched at least a minute instead of 3 seconds. So. Very valuable, and you can get those same metrics on your watch parties that I'm sure you all are running.
Do you think that there's eventually going to be a B2B kind of Twitch where you record your entire workday and then someone just comments on what you're doing? Like, oh, typo, oh, that's terrible.
God, use the hotkey. Use the hotkey, man. Why are you touching your mouse?
So hopefully that never happens.
I will so heckle people on B2B Twitch. It's happening.
Fair enough. Speaking of B2B Twitch.
Oh, please do.
Twitter.
Twitter is basically B2B Twitch. You're so right about that.
So they just launched an agency playbook.
Oh, nice.
It's full of instructions and insights.
Hey, I work for one of those agency type things.
You do, and so do I think.
For now.
So a couple of quick gems from the playbook is tweets with hashtags have 100% more engagements.
Hashtag knew it.
But hashtag limited to 2. Did I do that right?
Yeah, you only have to have hashtag 2 because after that you see a hashtag reduction in the hashtag effectiveness.
Fair enough. Tweets with GIFs get 55% more engagement because everybody loves them a GIF.
We do.
And tweets with video attract 10 times more engagements.
So is a GIF though not a video?
It's a lower quality moving image.
Shorter.
Does that help?
Guess. Well, no sound.
No sound.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out why Twitter is like this moving image gets you more engagement, this moving image gets you even more engagement. But I guess what we're seeing is just like regular old tweets.
Yes.
Plain old text. Not really cutting it with people anymore.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Be more active with your tweets and be more better, I would say. As someone who crafts content, I can say that phrase. Be more better with your content. Word better.
Word
you know
good.
why you need to word gooder? Because Google is watching and they are promoting good stuff. And it's not just that they have robots that promote the good stuff. Oh no.
Oh no.
They have quality raters. These are folks who are evaluating algorithm changes, looking at the SERPs that the algorithm is throwing up and going, that one actually, no.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Robot. Domo arigato, but no, Mr. Roboto. So they have recently updated the guidelines for these quality raters. So this is clearly what is on the top of mind for Google right now, what they're thinking about, because this is what they're saying, hey dudes, take a look at this. So one of the things you should know, that your money or your life kind of content, they are narrowing the definition for that a little bit, making it things that impact a person's future happiness, health, financial stability, or safety.
Wow.
So, content that tells me my computer's on fire right now, what should I do? Immediate safety concern. It's going to be a YMYL kind of deal. They are also talking about a very high level of EAT now, or EAT, which is expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Yes. So they added another level of that that people can rate content, so it can be extremely eatable.
Yes.
Eat-worthy.
That's the technical term.
But I think what we're seeing here is just a push towards more high-quality, original, and especially news content. But they also gave us a handy-dandy definition of what the most highly rated content should be, which I feel is something we should all strive for.
Yeah.
Yep, the most highly rated quality of content should be original, accurate, comprehensive, clearly communicated, professionally presented, as I always am, reflecting expert consensus where appropriate.
Well, there you go.
So, hey, that's all you need to know to make content that will rank top on the Google rankings.
9 out of 10 dentists would approve.
And the other guy is probably not an actual dentist.
You didn't show up today. Well, you know, I like to think about the news in terms of the data that we learn that we can provide to our viewers.
Makes sense to me.
So that was my segue. Did you know, Josh, that marketers waste 21 cents of every dollar they spend on social?
The issue is finding which 21 cents.
It's some of them.
Some of them.
So a Forrester analysis based on 409 respondents. Marketers blame data quality for the issue.
Okay.
Is basically what they found.
So we don't know what we're doing and we're losing 21% of our, okay.
Which is not ideal, right? So as much as a third of the marketing team's time right now is spent on managing data quality among respondents. Challenges from bad data include things like inaccurate targeting, lost customers, reduced productivity, of course. If you're spending a third of your time trying to clean your own data, you're doing something that is taking you away from what you need to do as a marketer.
For sure.
So what you need to do is start by defining data quality in your organization.
But how would you define it, do you think?
Well, you would define it in a few ways. So timeliness, completeness, consistency, relevance, and accuracy are the sort of items that you want to compartmentalize your data into to make sure, is this actually accurate? Is it timely data? Are you getting the things that you need the time you need them, and what have you? Of course, there are plenty of agencies and services that can help you sort this out, of course, but you know, this also comes back to the idea of collecting only the data that you need, otherwise you have all this other stuff that you don't quite know what to do with.
Speaking of which, data is really at the center of this issue of customer trust.
That is true.
Yes, and Salesforce has just released their annual Trends in Customer Trust report.
Good.
This was a survey of 6,723 and a half people worldwide across generations. I don't know where they found the half guy, but you know. They have found some troubling things about trust and some things that might help guide our marketing in the future. For example, over half of customers don't believe that companies have their best interests in mind.
Well,
What do you think? Over 85% of customers say that trust has a lot to do with the way that they choose to spend their money, including the brands they feel loyal to, the brands that they recommend, and how much they spend with a brand and how often they make purchases from that brand. So trust matters. And how do you earn that trust?
how, Josh?
Personalization. Yes, 84% said being treated like a person as opposed to a gremlin or a toaster is key to winning their business.
But it does have to be coupled with transparency.
That is true.
It is true. Only 55% of respondents said that they understand how companies use their data. 51% said they're comfortable with companies applying data for personalized engagement.
Okay.
But only 35% of boomers, though, and 49% of Gen Xers said that. So,
So like future generations are getting more trustworthy. Is it like, I think Gen Z was in at like 61%. So they're skewing that average. If your audience is older, they don't trust you.
that's fair. But there are some ways to build trust.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, I will. So give the person control over what information is collected. Fair enough.
Makes sense.
Companies should be transparent about how that information is used. Okay, makes sense. Showing commitment to protecting their information, having a strong privacy policy that makes folks feel protected, very important. Ask for explicit consent to use someone's information before you do.
It's weird that they would prize that. Who knew?
Trending in 2019. And vow to not share it without permission, right? So you're not going to sell someone's data if they download your ebook. You're not going to be like, here you go, everyone else.
Right,
have this
and
info.
not only vow to not share it, but I think then actually
Do not share it.
But part of trust is following through with the things that you say you're going to do.
Right, yeah,
I feel
absolutely. Okay, well, going along with that theme, that is the end of the news, and you can trust me on that.
Yeah, we promise that we're done now.
But there is more news on the TopRank Marketing blog, toprankblog.com, of course, on Twitter at TopRank, or follow me at Tiffani_Allen.
Yep, and you can find me at Nite Writes, that's NITEWRITES, and you can, of course, subscribe to the blog and to this YouTube channel for even more video stuff.
Hooray!
Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.